Body snatching magic is a hijacking of a nervous system. It can show up simply as anxiety. It can show up as panic attacks. It can show up as depression. It can show up in any situation where you are doing something that you don't necessarily want to do and you feel like you're doing out of stress or even emotional eating, or people have intense emotion that where their anger is so strong that they can crash out or we reach out. It's not always as obvious as other signs, but not being able to have full control over your emotion. That's a body snatching magic. Yes. If you can't focus, especially when you have something important to do and you don't have focus, you're procrastinating and you feel aimless. That's a sign of body snatching magic. Somebody's offering you to an entity, simply not having control of behavior, thoughts, emotion. Entities have the ability to influence a person, body, mind, and spirit, thoughts, emotion, movement. Of course, body possession or body snatching is the element of uh, like sexual craving, intense of sexual appetite. That's a sign of an entity influencing your sexual desires and what you do with your body. You know, my body, mind, and spirit is protected by the light of the Most High God. Because when we walk in the light of the Most High, we walk in the light of the Creator, and the spiritual forces that protect us for claimed us for our protection. Nothing can snatch our body because it's already been claimed and it already belongs to something higher. Spiritual rank is real. This doesn't need mathematics. You know, if we are claimed by a higher force, no lower force can claim us. As simple as that. And of course, we have think about the throat chakra and the people when they say things that they doesn't mean, even negative against yourself. That's a form of a body snatching magic. If you ever met somebody and everything comes out of their mouth is negative, they always take issue with people, they always complaining about something. That's entity attachment. This is a spirit and not a good one speaking through that person, working through that person, moving through that person. And you have to understand the mind can be hijacked. Schizophrenia, psychosis, mental disorders. That's when you will see issues with focus. When you see intrusive thoughts, that's when you see obsessive thinking, keep thinking about a person or about a situation. It's an entity. You will also feel sensation around your head. Yes, at the back of the neck, because there are portals in the body and the back of the neck. One of them, sensation around the neck, around the throat, around the head, then that's a sign as well. It is maybe manifest doing thing as extremely out of character to where someone around that person that notice you have been acting like yourself. And people can also recognize that something about you isn't right, becoming a whole another person. But what you're really going to see is illness, disease. Yes, when this type of magic is doing on a person, it's diseases of the nervous system. When you're thinking about things cause muscles to ache, chronic. Yes, it impacts the nervous system. This is a sign. The nervous system is what tells the body need to do. So if the nervous system is being hijacked, then the body function, movement cannot be well, you know? Yes. We as chosen ones, they target your nervous system mostly, you know? Scrutiny. You have to be extremely mindful and intentional over every little things you're doing and saying in the way of training the mind. And you have to be aware of the unseen battle every time you're so close to a breakthrough. Here a defilement come. When you are close to breakthrough, you will have you will have sexual dreams. That's a sign that you are close to breakthrough. They are trying to defile you because what you speak in the physical realm, what you speak out of the mouth, it defiles you. But in the spirit realm, what you put inside of the mouth, what you put inside of the body, is what defile you. You know, when they feed, when you have a dream, they feeding you in the dream. They're feeding you satanic food offered as sacrifices. You know, directly when you have such a kind of dreams, directly fast, fast, and start canceling them. Start canceling those covenant. Yes, whenever your breakthrough is close, you will have or you will get hit by these kind of dreams. But that doesn't mean that it defiled you. That doesn't mean it's over. That doesn't mean it worked. But you have to do the work to go against it. You know? Have a nice day and hope you enjoy.